this tutorial we're looking at Snap Heap from Kilohearts. Designed as a modular host to support Kilohearts' own proprietary snap-in effects plugins, Snap Heap allows you to create up to 7 effects chains complete with complex modulation of the parameters. The installer includes Kilohearts' 32 free snap-in modules which also work as regular plugins. But Snap Heap can also host any other snap-in compatible plugins such as Kilohearts Carve EQ, Slice EQ and Facturator. Snap Heap's easy to use and resizable plugin interface includes drag and drop movement of loaded modules, macro control and of course modulation. And is supported by an excellent categorized preset library with over 200 presets. The 32 effects plugins include all the usual suspects, but are joined by some excellent more unusual examples such as Hass, Reverser, Ladder Filter, and Tape Stop. Let's build a multi-effect from scratch. We've loaded the default patch and you'll see background watermarks indicate the areas where you load effects modules or modulators. By default, the 7 lanes work in a serial manner, but by selecting the icon between them, you can create parallel signal flow as well. To load effects, you simply hover your cursor over the effects area and a dotted box will appear. Click on the box and it opens a floating browser showing the available snap-in effects. Then simply choose an effect to load. Here we've created a very simple effect combining a ladder filter and EQ. The next stage is to add some modulation. If we place our cursor over the modulators panel and click in the dotted box, we get a choice of modulators. The options are categorized, and in addition to LFOs, they include MIDI and utility options such as upper and lower limits. Start by loading something simple, such as a regular LFO. Clicking its orange plus sign will launch the modulation setup process, and all available target parameters will also show orange plus signs. Select a target parameter and a patch cord will appear, with a small dial to select the modulation depth. Here we've chosen the filter cutoff as the target parameter and adjusted the amount to maximum. As you do this, the small floating window shows the amount as a percentage and also the actual upper and lower parameter values. With the connection made, you can also adjust the depth from the modulator end, which is handy. To remove a modulator, you simply double-click the plus sign either at the source or target. Snap Heap also includes 8 macros, which are great when we simply want to control multiple parameters collectively. A good basic example would be filter cutoff and resonance. Connecting up macros is very similar to using modulators, and if you click the plus sign next to a macro, you'll find all available targets appear. Selecting a target will create a patch cord, and you can set the amount using the dial at either the source or target end. On this occasion, we want to set up the macro so that as we turn it clockwise, the filter cutoff increases and the resonance decreases. To do this, we turn the filter cutoff amount clockwise to create a positive setting, and the resonance amount counterclockwise to create a negative setting.